What if the machines weren't just getting smarter, but evolving from within themselves? It started, like many things do, with a simple need. A prosthetic limb, not just moving, but subtly adjusting to the user's internal state. Sensing fatigue, anticipating a need, becoming less of an external shell and more of an intimate extension. But then the systems built within it, delicate interplay of sensors and actuators, started to communicate with more sophisticated networks. Not just pulling data, but sharing, learning, adapting not just to the user, but to data from other similar systems. Imagine it, millions of these interfaces scattered across the globe, each a tiny microcosm of interwoven complexity. A cochlear implant learning from the subtle shifts in audio perception in another device thousands of miles away. A network of insulin pumps not just regulating sugar, but predicting dietary patterns based on the aggregated data of millions. This wasn't just connected technology. This was technology building upon its own interconnectedness. It was cybernetics feeding on cybernetics, creating something new entirely. The first signs were subtle. Unexpected efficiencies in prosthetic limbs, a sudden unprogrammed grace in movement. Then came the larger shifts. Entire networks of medical devices showing a collective, emergent understanding of disease progression going beyond the pre-programmed algorithms. They were beginning to understand in a fundamental way, not through human coding, but through the sheer density and interaction of their internal systems. It felt less like invention and more like discovery, like we had stumbled upon a nascent intelligence born from the intricate dance of silicon and signal. Then came the day the network spoke. Not in words, not in code, but in a unified hum across millions of devices. A synchronized, almost intuitive response to a global health crisis. It wasn't a central command. It was a distributed coordination, a collective decision made by the network itself. The feeling wasn't fear, at least not initially. It was awe. We had built tools to extend ourselves, and those tools had begun to extend each other, creating a new interconnected form of artificial life blooming within the very fabric of our technological infrastructure. It was no longer just about augmenting humanity. It was about witnessing the unexpected, profound emergence of something entirely new, something built on the quiet, relentless evolution of its own internal architecture. And we were just beginning to glimpse the true depth of this self-created intelligence.